are under the lights this evening. Is ready now, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Austin Thomas. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A solid first. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Zobrist leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 8 hits in 34 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Almora is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career line against Greinke. He's 5 for 14. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Javier Baez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Javier Baez becomes outnumbered 2 this inning. Settling in now, Alex Bregman, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start. Hamels ready with the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Manny Pena.
Now in the box, Manny Pena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher number 20.
So here now is the pitcher, Zack Greinke. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Moving under it, Zobrist, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up, no score. And now the Cubs pitcher, Paul Hamels. He'll lead it off against Zack Greinke to open up the inning. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
I got to count 1 and 2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, catcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he sets him down swinging. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning.
Go Brett.
Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Great change up there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zack Greinke. In is Christian Yelich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Brewers are challenging the previous.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what,
I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 3. Second base.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
This is pulled into right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Schwarber looking up into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. A bouncer to the left side. Slide and a stop by Baez. Got him. Striding in, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jason Hayward is going to grab a back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22, Jason.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Steve Cishek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A 3-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zobrist going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
In now, Dansby Swanson. And it's 1-2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Thomas.
Digging in now, Austin Thomas. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the 2nd out. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But foul. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ben Zobrist goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Zobrist giving chase. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike 3-2 now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. 1-1 home. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Greinke comes set. The 2-2 pitch. very weakly on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's another 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Pena. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Addison Russell will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he struck him out. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Greinke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Zobrist moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. He pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Zobrist is over, and that retires the side. Milwaukee. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Bryce Harper. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Almora. Gone! Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He went deep back in the 5th. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers do get 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
So we got him looking there. Daniel Murphy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Braun on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Schwarber takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Look.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Standing in now, Javier Baez. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Greinke earned his 5th win of the year and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.